Visit tcgcastle.com and get 5% discount on your purchase with TCG Center 5 code. Check video description or visit TCG Castle for more.
Looking to grade your Pokemon cards and you don't know how to do it? Check out Ludkins Collectables and grade your Pokemon cards with zero risk. Check video description or visit ludkinscollectables.com for more.
Hey, how's it going, Poke Trainers? Welcome back to Pokemon TCG Center. In today's video, I'm gonna play a little bit with Umbreon GX Spiritomb deck that I just decided to build for the standard format. As you can see, plenty of discarding energy cards in this deck, as well as the Shadow Bullet attack on the Umbreon GX. So yeah, we're definitely gonna try to discard as many energies as we can from our opponent Pokemons, spread as many damage counters as we can, try to basically end the game with the damage play, Spiritomb, or maybe with the that Curse Whirlpool, prevent our opponent from being able to retreat as long as this Spiritomb is away. So two different Spiritombs, which will be pretty interesting to see in battle. So yeah, let's just take a look at the deck list. So I'm 4 copies of Energy Evolution, as well as 3 Umbreons with the Strafe, Shadow Bullet, and Dark Hole GX attack. 200 HP, it's a lot, especially when you can just evolve at your turn 1 and start applying pressure with the Strafe, which is pretty cool. Turn 2 with double Cores Energy attachment. If we attach into turn 1 our regular Darkness Energy, we can go with the Shell Bullet for 90, maybe even for 100 if we have Reverse Wally, or maybe even for 130 if we have Choice Band as well as on the Umbreon. And also spread 30 damage to one of our opponent benched Pokemon. It might not sound like a lot, but trust me, it's a very decent damage spread on the bench. And then we can Dark Hole GX and simply discard 2 energies from our opponent Pokemons in play, which means that we can even get rid of 2 copies of Double Cores energies from different Pokemons that our opponent have in play, which is just madness. In addition to that, I'm running also a damage play Spiritomb for the late game. From nowhere, we can just surprise our opponent and move as many damage counters on our opponent benched Pokemon as you like to any of your opponent other Pokemon in any way you like, which is just insane, trust me. There is also one Spiritomb with the Cursed Whirlpool, because our opponent will not be able to retreat his active Pokemon. So we can just strafe to Spiritomb with the Floatstone and just, keep our opponent from being able to retreat, which is pretty cool. Copies of Tapu Koko for Flip, and of course 3 Tapu Lilies for that Wonder Tag, Energy Drive, and Tapu Cure. Unfortunately, Tapu Cure, because it will not be able, we are not going to be able to use it because we don't have Psychic Energy, but Energy Drive can be used as well as one. And of course, one of each Remoraid and Octillery for that Abyssal Hand, so we can drop cards until we have actually 5 in our hand. This deck wouldn't be so good if there was no Crushing Hammers and Enhanced Hammers, of course, so I'm running 4 Crushing Hammers. Flip a coin if it has discarded an energy attached to your opponent Pokemon in play. On the other side, 2 Enhanced Hammers, discard a special energy from one of your opponent's Pokemon, and that's just it, just like that. 2 copies of Wheelblower, so we can get rid of the tool cards from our opponent Pokemons in play. I managed to find only 1 space for the 1 copy of Rescue Stretcher. 4 copies of Ultra Balls also on this deck list, and then from supporter cards and stadium cards, I'm running 2 copies of the Reverse Wallies for extra 10 damage. Our Umbreon. 2 copies of Acerola also on this deck list, because if we can discard as many energies from our opponent Pokemons in play, and if we can also disrupt him with the Acerola, it's going to be a very hard time and difficult time for our opponent to do anything to us, as well as 1 copy of the Bridget, so we can just set up on the turn 1. The reason why I'm running 2 Guzmas is just because I can spread the damage counters around the board, but I really wasn't able to fit more Guzmas. And I just think how 2 Guzmas are going to be just perfectly fine, because we can Shadow Bullet, Strafe, and do crazy things like that, and take double knockout with Guzma. If we take double knockout against 2 of our opponent GXs, we're going to be just perfectly fine. 4 each and Sycamore for the drop support, and as well 2 Choice Bands for extra 30 damage, and 2 Flowstone for that for retreat. I'm also running 4 copies of the Double Core Energies and 8 regular basic Darkness Energies, which just perfectly fits with this thematic deck, because there's an Umbreon in the background. There's also the Moon in the left, and down on the right, this is the energy from the Call of Legend. It's also printed in the Hard Gold Soul Silver base set as the regular art. They're actually pretty expensive in the real life. The regular one, the not reverse foil, is around $5 a piece. The Call of Legend is probably around 20. But there's also league promos, which are about maybe $10 a piece. Anyways, guys, make sure to check also ccgcastle.com if you're looking to buy any of these cards. You can find a link in my video description, as well if you're looking maybe to grade your Pokemon cards with the professional PSA service. You can check ludkinscollectable.com. The link is also provided in my video description. I highly recommend to use both services, especially if you're looking to grade your cards. I just managed recently to hit 6 PSA 10s with Ludkins Collectible, and I'm just actually pleased with that. So yeah, make sure to check video description for more information. So let's do some game tests so you can actually see this deck in action. Make sure to subscribe to the channel for more videos if you already didn't, and hit the thumbs up to support me. So let's do the game. Alright, let's do this. So not the best opening hand, that's for sure. And there we go with the end. Alright, it was actually a decent hand after that double top deck. This one better. So let's see. I guess I can do something like energy attachment. And then I can grab myself a Umbreon. Something on my mind like the Kuzma play, which might not sound like the best idea in the world, but I'm actually going to do that. I'm actually going to straight my opponent, ram right for like a 30. I'm going to stay in the active position with my Umbreon. So there's no need to retreat after the straight for like a 30. So next turn I Shadow Bullet, which is a big deal. And there's the Ultra Ball from my opponent. I'm just wondering what type of deck my opponent plays, because I know Pupkaboo can evolve into that Gorgust or something like that. And to be honest, so far I didn't still manage to see that card and the attack effect and maybe even ability on that card. I know the old one from the X and Y with the 200 HP. So I'm just gonna find that out. And there's the Bridget for my opponent. So he's just playing a Bridget here to expand his bench. He probably realized that the next turn Ramride is gonna be knock it out. So also, yeah, this is the reason why he just decided to grab himself another Ramride here, so he can have that support available. However, playing Sycamore right here does not look like a good idea, but if I can hit, and I manage to hit a Crafting Hammer, I can try to disrupt my opponent, you know, energy from the bench, and I'm gonna put that reverse wall in play. What else do we have here? Pretty much nothing. Okay, let's just go with the Shadow Bullet. 3 damage counters should go to the Boopkaboo. The Boopkaboo is probably the only attacker that my opponent have available. Of course, theoretically he can attach DCE to Layla and hit, which is pretty damn good attack for just a single energy attachment. Not bad at all. There's... Alright, antibody. Building... Oh, why would you attach that card to your Tapu Lele? The stage 1 Pokemon this card is attached to gets 40 HP plus. Sycamore for 7, probably. Alright. Yeah, I'm still just confused with this card has been played. Alright, so doing damage, you might discard any number of Pokemon tool cards from your Pokemon. This attack does... Oh, alright. Yeah, this card. Yeah, I actually know this card. Okay, pretty cool. This is so cool. To be actually gonna need to build this deck. Yeah, I know this card. I was discussing about this card with my friend, and it's pretty cool. Alright, so 200, I think it's gonna be enough. I actually have my survive, yes, and I managed to survive by 10 HP left. Alright, that's just insane, to be honest. Yeah, that's just crazy because I can scoop my Umbreon by Asterola play. Probably just gonna stick with the Shadow Bullet, to be honest, because I really need to knock out his Pokeball on the bench. With that being said, let's just grab something like this. Then I can Ultra Ball. I can Ultra Ball these two cards for the artillery. Then I can have my Abyssal Hand available. Maybe better discard that end, but it's okay. Hans Hammer is the card I'm searching for, which I didn't find. At least I managed to find a... Right. Floatstone. It's okay. Let's just go with the Shadow Bullet. It's very important to knock out that bench. Oh yeah, he actually had weakness. Okay, didn't weakness. Most likely those Psychic Pokemons actually have weakness on the Psychics. I completely forget that the Pukaboo is weak on the Darkness. The old one with the Night March also is weak onto the Darkness Pokemons. Alright, so which means that basically next turn, well, this turn probably he's gonna knock me out with the Tapu Lele. Yeah, but the good thing is that I managed to just, you know, pretty much knock out 2 threats from his bench, so he desperately gonna need that Pukaboo again on his bench. But I actually like the idea that you can just attack for 1 double Chorus energy for crazy counters, but the bad thing is that you're actually stage evolution Pokemon. So that's the biggest problem somehow, in my opinion. So yeah, let's just Ultra Ball, Spiritomb, and Eevee into the other Tapu Koko as well. Alright, so I really just want to, you know, get cards right there. Let's just go with a Beasley. Fine. Pretty much nothing, so I'm gonna take that and refresh my hand down to 3. And again, nothing. I'm just a full blower, you know, but I'm just gonna keep that full blower for a bit. That's just gonna be a straight for like a 30. And again, I just bricked. Actually for the 40, because there's a reverse wall in play. Anyways. Alright. This is pretty interesting. Dashing Poach, if the Pokemon discard is attached to this card, retreat, put an energy into your... Okay. Pretty cool. 2 more tool cards has been just attached, as well as the Floatstone. But my opponent's desperately trying to find a way to put that Pukaboo down to his... Ooh! 2 copies of Double Chorus has just been discarded. And this might not look like a lot, but trust me, pretty much, in my opinion, that's a lot of, yeah, definitely 2 double. That's a lot of resources discarded by my opponent. All right, there's a Klefki. So sooner or later, I might be also able to use the damage play. So couple turns, I'm probably gonna just, you know, you know, okay, so the thing I'm gonna do is gonna use my opponent artillery, and after that I'm just gonna discard like Floatstone and let it be a choice. Then I'm gonna play myself a reverse wall in play. I'm gonna keep that Floatstone just because, you know, I don't have any Guzma left. Actually, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna throw down and drop 5 fresh. I get even hit Enhanced Hammer as well. Or maybe not. which means prepare my Spiritomb to be able to strike. Let's go the strafe down to Coco. I'm passing my turn back to my opponent. So right now I actually have 8 damage counters available, which means technically next... Unfortunately, I cannot knock out his Gorgos just because he just... Alright. He can still draw a couple... Oh no, he's just gonna go with the Guzma play. Alright. Guzma play for my opponent. Still, I just need a double cores energy and I'm gonna be pretty much fine. But the problem is that I have 3 double cores energies discarded in my discard pile. And that's actually very scary. Weasel Hand. The bad thing for my opponent also is the fact that he has only 1 available double cores energy, and who knows where the double cores energy is. It might be in a discard pile, it might be in his prize cards. Actually, it's not in the discard pile, but it might be in his deck or maybe in the prize cards. If that card is prized, then he desperately gonna need another special charge to recover that. So there's another Poop-Kaboo for my opponent. He actually have more than enough tool cards. I didn't go with the Fill Blower. I'm just wondering why I didn't go with a Fill Blower. But it's okay. Hopefully I can survive. And looks like I can, which means I'm gonna go just with my Fill Blower as well as with the N. Alright, finally something good. A double cores energy, the card I was looking for. Crushing Hammer. This is... Yeah. I'm gonna go with this kind of the play. Let's just go with a Beazle Hand. Discard more cards that I'm not gonna need. Okay, so he just realized that the game is over. I mean, I would strike for like knockout and then hit for 30 one of his benched Pokemons. With the Spiritomb, I would be able to just knock out one of his Pokemons because I would have enough damage counters available, and that would be the victory. So yeah, pretty much between me and my opponent. As you can see, he played a Gorgas deck, I played an Umbreon GX deck, and yeah, I managed to grab a victory after dealing 200 damage counters, which was the biggest attack, of course, with the Shadow Bullet and the Reverse Volley, and also 470 in total. Not too many damage counters compared to my opponent's biggest attack, which was 190. Unfortunately, resistance was a big deal for my opponent. He couldn't one-hit knock on my Umbreon, and this is the reason why I actually managed to win this game. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more videos. Let me know what you think about Umbreon GX deck in the comments below. Till the next time, have a nice day and goodbye.